Well, 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 what have we here? Gargoyle Dad, hey, ooh, I'm really scared. I'm so sorry. Hello, hello, welcome back. My name is Kavalech, and let's grab ourselves a deadly chat. Yes, indeed, welcome back once again to In-Depth Dark Souls. And, that was an awful joke, but yes, welcome back. We are off. We're off to kill the dragon. Or this, well, I suppose, yeah, he's a scaleless dragon, isn't he? Yeah. Welcome back. We are off back to the Duke's Archives to face Seath the Scaleless, the bastard that he is. And I didn't go with the Giant Dad look. I went sort of with the Giant Dad look, right? We got the Giant Dad armor, but I thought the Gargoyle helm, because we're using a Gargoyle axe, and the gauntlets. I thought it was a clever idea, okay? I thought it was clever. Right. Anyway, nothing you can do about it. How are you getting on?
Oh, hello there. Where have you been? Time is a resort. The tomes stop all and I
Still doing pretty well. Still doing pretty well. Farewell. Just farewell. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Just farewell. Alright, so. How are we doing damage-wise? 111. 233. Cool. I upgrade a load of other weapons as well. We will be using this for the moment, but I will upgrade more as we go too, and we will try out some other stuff. Why not? Fuck it. While we're out and about, and while we're extraordinarily overpowered, may as well try some cool fucking shit. Woo! You know? It's not often you get to have this higher stats to show off stuff. Now, obviously, look, my stat spread is awful. Ow. See that defense though? My stat spread is incredibly bad. Like, incredibly bad. What have we got? Fucking... Hold on. 30 vit, which is... You don't need that much vit. You know, 12 attunement, that's fine for 2 slots. Obviously, if you're magic, you want more. 55 endurance, you don't need that much endurance. 75 strength... 75. Oh, fucking hell, I wish. 35 strength, 25 dex. Again, not a great stat spread. You'd want 40 of whatever one you were using. If you're going for a quality build, maybe 40-40, but even then, most of the time you want to prioritize whichever one you want to use. Resistance 11, it's a useless stat, don't bother with it. And then 25 int and fate. Like, we are not optimized. We're overpowered, yes, but we're not optimized. And then on top of that, then I'm using ridiculous fucking weapons, so we're just going to run by these guys. And into the Crystal Cave. This area is really fucking cool. I actually don't know how far these guys come down. Did they come all the way down? They might do. Which would be bad.
It would be very, very bad.
Ow. Apparently it will be very, very fucking bad. Holy shit. Showing the strength of this fucking armor, though. Holy fuck. And dead. Heal. See that heal, though, as well. Like, you don't need this much health or defense. Like, fucking hell. It's great, though. Great to show off. When you're doing an in-depth series, hello, old friend. It's been a while since we've seen one of you. When you're doing an in-depth series, though, it's nice. Nice to be able to do. So the Crystal Caves, as I kind of alluded to in the last episode, potentially not fully finished, but a cool area nonetheless. I love this entrance where all the crystals jutting out everywhere. An idea they obviously kind of reused-ish, not really reused, but sort of used in some of the Raya Lucaria stuff in Elden Ring. But I mean, crystals and thingy, you can see some golems here. There's a lot of good sightlines for areas. It's one of them areas where sometimes you're not really too sure about where you can stand, and that's not helped by the conceit of this area. So when you're running down here, very cleverly, you'll notice, and actually I'm going to equip these, you'll notice that there is stuff dropping, crystals dropping, and then just disappearing. And you might go, oh, sure, that means nothing. Now, I'm going to show this because I know it, but I'll show you how they... Ooh, hello. I'll show you how they confirm to you, this is for a secret, but I'm showing you how they confirm to you that you can do that. Because obviously it is the way forward, because when you walk down here, keeping in mind you would have walked down these crystals to get down here. If you weren't brave enough to walk down there, you would have walked down this crystal. You'd walk down this crystal and then see this message. And more of these crystals falling here, showing that they fall on hard ground. You'll see this message. Path ahead. Hanging out in the air, so that's offline as well. Can't get in there. Now, there are these guys. Normally, I would not go near them. I wouldn't be fucking bothered. Which is doing more damage for us, by the way. Probably this. They're about the same, to be honest. But, because we're here, why not? Why fucking not? We may as well. They do 105. We only have 11 of them, so we may as well just fucking... 271. Actually, not the best of damage, but not the worst. Ow. I normally never even fight these because I most of the time think there's no point. But when you're this overpowered, you may as well. And they drop chunks. Again, showing that it's not really worth it, but cool to do nonetheless. But just proving, and I genuinely think they're only here to show that Seath is the one behind them. Because they're off the kind of path, you don't really need to engage with them, and most people won't. But they very much show that Seath is the one responsible. Now, this bow is probably overkill, but if you want, you can indeed shoot this guy from here. Get a bit of damage and get him to come towards you and fight him in a more fair place. This slope is very kind of dodgy to fight on. Ooh, that does good fucking damage, can I just say. Ooh. The only gold crystal golem that doesn't have anything inside of him, and also the only one that doesn't respawn. He is, I suppose, a mini-boss of sorts. Oh! Fucking hell. Roll. Nice. Dead. Yeah. I suppose a mini-boss of sorts. Because the idea is normally you would run down here, get to here, and go, oh fuck. If you didn't have ranged options or wherever you fight him. To be honest, 9 times out of 10 he tends to run towards you and slide off the edge like a fucking idiot. But in case he didn't do that, that's something you could do. And now he doesn't come back, so he's pretty handy to deal with. Let me see some more butterflies. Butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. I'm going to put my hawk ring on. And hopefully do good damage from here. 271, nice. Note that. Is that pushing me back? I think it might be. Uh-oh. Oof. Oh, shit. That damage, though. Heal. Nice. One more should do it. Never mind. One more did not indeed do it. One more? There we go. Again, you do not have to kill these things. You could just run straight down past everything, but it's interesting to do because I never normally do it, so it's fun to do. Now, there, as you can see, there is fucking stuff going on all over the fucking place here. So you can see there a path that looks like it leads back up. You can see there's another message there to show you. There's another enemy down here, which I think we might be able to shoot from here. Ooh, maybe not. I don't think you can aim these bows, can you? Down that far. You can't free aim these bows, I don't think. Oh, no, you can. No, you can't. Okay. So, never mind. But yeah, so normally you would drop down onto here, and then you can continue on Imminent Fall. That is the way through the level to get to the end. But we obviously want to get everything we can, so we're going to drop down here. Oh no, it extends out this way. So I guess we're dropping this side. Wonder actually, can I get a plunging attack on him if I use one of these guys? I don't actually know if they're attracted to alluring skulls, but let's find out together. They are indeed not attracted to alluring skulls. Huh. Now you know. Oh, for fuck. Oh! I knew it was going to happen. Knew it would happen. Fuck's sake, man. Oh. God, I didn't even rest the fucking bonfire and fucking thingy shit. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Fuck's sake. We should rest here just in case. Falling will forever be my downfall. It's funny as well because you don't have to go that way. If you know what I mean. I'm just gonna check. I don't think his I think his trigger is killing Seath.
Oh, hello. The time is.
Yeah. Time is a resource.
Tomes stored.
Yeah. It's fine for now.
Farewell.
So he's all good until we gotta fight Seath, and then we can get more dialogue out of him. Then we'll get more dialogue out of that boy. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me, I can't help but love you. Luckily enough, it's an easy enough run back, and we know we don't have to fight everything on the way down now, which is nice. Ooh, leave me alone. Again, running back here to get my shit, not because I need the fucking souls. We don't need souls anymore. Like, anymore. But I very much want the... So I'm going to pop on a ring of sacrifice. I very much want to keep the... This is how I normally do the area, by the way. I normally just run past everything. I very much want to keep the humanity, because we're going to need that later on. So, and as you can see as well, the butterflies do indeed come back. So you can kill the butterflies, but they will respawn. I guess great source of blue chunks if you can kill them quickly, if you've got better kind of DPS than me. Although we've got good DPS too. But yeah, if you've got better DPS than me, you can definitely get that going. Oh god. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Right, this time don't be an idiot and jump onto the actual fucking crystal, Cal. Thank you. Ooh. Heal. Heal. Low by him. You can see how these guys are a little bit of a pain in the ass. Blue Titanite chunk. Now, this is where this level goes a little bit off the rails in my mind. So keep in mind that this is not the way forward. This is the way to another area. So we want to go down that way to continue on with the level. But if you go up this way, you can see there's a path back up. But again, this is also actually not the way we want to go. I always worry that they're going to have like multiple paths leading off in different directions that I won't be able to know. Whispering again. Whispering again, are we? I'm keeping an eye here. So now, this is where I slightly fall apart because I don't know this bit very well, because I very rarely do it because, well, you're going to see. I believe it's down this way, yeah. Okay, so if we have a look off the side here, I believe it's here. Let me check. Yeah. Oh, look, more invisible walls. Now, I think we can get to it. Can you get to it from this side? You might be able to. I can't remember. We'll jump this side because I can't remember, but we'll look again. This bit is something that, as I said, I don't really know too much, and especially since the DLC, I really don't know too much. I believe there could have been a crystal lizard here. Oh yeah, so you can jump down into here and go in through this way. Yeah. Keep in mind that's the way onwards with the level. But if we turn around and come this way, there's an item over there in the distance. This is going to take us a while. Funny enough, actually, they did this in Wuchang Fallen Feathers. This exact thing. So all these years later, we're still doing it. You can do this with arrows as well. Normal arrows, by the way. If you use a normal bow, any bow will do. And even a feather arrow, you can, as you can see, do this. But if you want to be faster, your best bet is to do a bit of this. because it is faster. Why am I doing it like this? Well, because you'd think they'd be nice enough to give you a big path, but you'll see at some point we're going to walk somewhere where this is just going to drop off the fucking side, which is horrendous. There is, I believe, dead ends here and there. I think it turns right here. Yeah, that I think is death. Yeah, see how close we were. Fuck, and that noise. That means we would have died. Putting up the Christmas lights. If anybody knows, if you're watching this live, the day it goes up, it should be, I think, the week of Christmas for you. I say that, I know what date it is, because it is tomorrow. But, tomorrow when I upload this, but, I don't know when you're watching this. Could be any time. But yeah, you can see, unfortunately, they decide to fucking make you go all this way. I love that ah, fuck. No, fucking didn't do it properly. Fuck. Yeah, you can see, this is a fucking, it's a fucking walk and a half. It's a fucking, And now we have to do it because, well, I've started it now, I've committed to it. And, if I don't do it, people like Street Runner and fucking Sacred Beast and stuff are gonna go, oh, look, you didn't even fucking do the thing. Fuck's sake. I can't remember if those prism stones stay, that'll be amazing, but I don't think they persist through death. No, because the ones here aren't here, so fuck. We gotta do all that again, and as you can see, we used like fucking 30 of them or something. So, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. What are we? We are 17 minutes in, so do that thing in the comments if you want. You don't have to, but if you want, stick it in the comments below here at this time, 17 minutes in, and tell me what you think FromSoft stuck at the bottom of this, at the end of this incredibly long, twisted, invisible maze with a bottomless pit of death beneath it. What item do you think is on that corpse? Sorry, it's not even a chest. It's on that corpse at the end of this run. Leave it in the comments below and timestamp it for now. Let me think. Now don't go fucking ahead and checking and then rewinding. I'll know. How do I know? I'll just know, right? So don't fucking do it. Yeah, they're all gone. Oh fuck. Yeah, you can see running. You tend to slide down as well, so be careful. Crystal lizard. Told you it was crystal lizards. Oh my god, the triple. Oh baby. And we didn't get any of them because I have maxed out of all of them. It's all twinkling. Yeah, it's all twinkles. Okay, so if you need more twinkled sprinkles, come down here and get the fucking thing. I can't believe that's so fucking funny. We have maxed out. I got all 3 of them too, which is fucking sexy. Oh my god. So yeah, leave it in the comment section. What do you think? I'm not editing this, by the way. Fuck it. I'm not going to edit this. You're in for the fucking long haul here as well. You're here with me. We are going to do this. And I'm going to show what is over the other side of this fucking chasm. Obviously, if I die again, I'll probably edit. But for the moment, I'm going to show it. So I believe it's like straight across, first of all. And then it turns to the right. You can kind of do it. Like, if you're a god fucking gamer, which I am most of the time, I'm just showing you guys, okay? But if you are a fucking mega Chad gamer, you could maybe do this but memory of knowing which way to go. But it's just not fucking worth it, to be honest. You're better off just taking it slow and doing this, you know? So it's a straight line, then you want to kind of turn it this way. Then I believe you want to get up to just over here. I think it's here. Yeah. Fuck. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Nope. Fuck. Are we right now? Are we a straight shot to the end? I don't know. I always want to just like jump from here, but it's not worth it. Because it will be the death of you. That's so evil! That's so fucking evil. There's a twist at the end. And another one, I think. Yeah. That is so fucking evil. Oh my god. That is so incredibly fucking evil. I'm gonna take a picture of that, by the way. Turning on the Christmas lights. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Just roll. Oh, we're here. So, drum roll, please. What did you think the item was? It's a blue slab. It's a blue fucking slab. A blue epoxy slab. Which we already got one in the DLC. Now, obviously, before the DLC, this was the only way for you to get the slab. So when I first got the platinum for this game, I had to do this. This had to be done. Nowadays, you don't. You don't have to do this anymore. You can do this without thingy. Also, as you can see, there's no other way back. So you got to walk all the way back or warp. Fucking evil bastards. Yeah. Look, it's not actually that bad, and that didn't take long, but oh my god, it's just mental that I'm like, who thought that was a good... Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Who thought that was a good fucking idea? Like, who in their right mind was like, let's have them do this. That's going to be amazing. That's going to be the best fucking content in the game. We've got one more butterfly left. We've killed the rest of them. We've got one more butterfly. Interesting, actually, there's a comment on my channel. I'm trying to think way back. Let me actually go and look at this. To make sure I don't get the person's name wrong. Because I do appreciate, I do read every message, and I don't fucking bullshit. Like, I do mean everything I say when I talk to you guys, and I'm so grateful for everything. But way back home, way back when we had Lady Zenobia comment, and she said, or they said rather, I don't want to assume, apologies by the way, they said that the moonlight butterfly that is in the garden area that you fight, the boss one, has a specialized soul that you pick up. And I love this because I had never really saw it this way. I just assumed they were all the same and they just give you a soul for that one because it's the quote-unquote boss one. But yes, we know that Seath made these butterflies, but what if he made them all and that one gained some form of sentience? Because we know that he's experimenting, trying to create everlasting life or anything like that. But instead of the idea that I had, which was that he has it posted there spying, what if it escaped from here, gained sentience, escaped, and is in the garden just hiding and living life? And then, unfortunately, we go and fucking murder it like lunatics. But, yeah. He was getting better and better at being the quote-unquote mad scientist. So, shout out to them there for that little bit of headcanon that I now kind of hold myself, because I'm like, that's a really fucking fun way of looking at things, especially since I unequipped the fucking arrows, didn't I? Yeah. Especially since it's such a... They make such a point of it being the butterflies here and everything, you know? And now I'm just fucking horrendously murdering them because I'm an asshole. But, oh fuck, that's gonna hurt. Oh, it did hurt. Oh, heal. Actually, can I just poke my head up and hit you here? I think I can. Yeah, because I don't think you can. Oh, that snuck that one through. Yeah, I can just hit you here. Nice. That's going to hit me. Oh, I got it. Nice. That one didn't even drop anything, so that's not a guaranteed fucking drop either. But yeah, that is this area done. Pretty well, not pretty. It's actually not fully done, but that's the hard part done. There is an item down here, Soul of a Hero. I don't believe... Someone can double check this for me if they want. I don't believe they can drop slabs. If they can, that's great, and you can farm them and you don't have to do that fucking thingy. But they definitely drop chunks anyway, blue chunks. Which is also pretty fucking cool. Right, now we're here. These guys pull up awkward angles. Not awkward angles, sorry, awkward amounts. Now, what's funny to me is that I put that bow away. You could definitely stand back there and start shooting them with bows and pull them one by one and do all that kind of malarkey, but we are not going to do that. We are instead going to do this. Ooh, not as much damage as I would have liked. I mean, still good damage, but not the best damage in the world. Can I buff this weapon? Yeah, I'm going to keep that for the boss. Because we want to make sure we get a certain drop from the boss. Not bad damage, though. Not bad damage. Drop anything? You did. Oh, it's Twinkle Sprinkle and we can't pick up any more. That's so funny. That one has got its back turned, as you can tell. This one should pull first. I think two of these pull at the same time here. Yeah, these two. So again, there's many ways you can do this. When you fight the boss for the first time, as you can see, there's no... and spoilers, by the way, there will be a boss in a second. As you can see, there's currently no boss fog here. Because the boss isn't activated or whatever. But as soon as you do it for the first time, you can then run by these guys. You never have to kill these guys more than once if you don't want to. Because they can't follow you in. But at this moment, they can't... Try again. They can and very much will follow you into the boss rooms. So just be aware of that. And maybe clear them out first. Is that the primordial crystal I see? The crystals, of course. So, from the knowledge that we gained from Big Hat Logan, we know now that we need to break that crystal in order to be able to hurt Seath. Most people probably know this, as I keep saying all the time, although I'm always being surprised by what people don't know, because people go, I didn't know that, I don't know what you're talking about. So, I am always surprised, but what most people don't know is that you don't have to do it yourself. And so you can get one of my favorite interactions in any video game ever. And also, it's going to help us get the tail cut. Hopefully get the tail cut easier. So let me show you what I like to do. Seath, who, remember, Seath is blind. And so does not kind of maybe think about this properly. Because people go, what a dumbass. But again, it's a bit like Goff with his blindness. Like, Seath is blind. And so ends up doing a monumentally fucking stupid thing here. Remembering that the primordial crystal is the only thing keeping him everlasting. Cheers, by the way. I love this look, by the way. I really like them two armors put together. Fucking badass. I mean, he's so cool looking. You gotta admit. No matter what you think, Seath is fucking awesome looking. Right, run to the back of the room. If you want to hurt him, immediately break this. If you want to do the fucking cool strat like this, come back as far as you can. Buff your weapon when he starts getting close. And get ready to run. Run. He has now broken the crystal himself. Come on. Break the fucking tail. Got it. Yes. Oh, beautiful. And that's pretty much the Seath fight, because there's not really a whole lot he's going to be able to do to us now. It's not a hard fight. Now, he can curse you, which I will attempt to show here. Well, I won't attempt to show, actually, because he'll probably fucking kill me. But yeah, you can see, you can get cursed. Which you don't want to do. It's probably not a good thing. But realistically, with a fully upgraded weapon, after you do that little tactic, he'll die that quickly. Good night, Seath. Keeping in mind, this is only a plus 10. We could have had a maxed out weapon by now. We also could have had, what is the scale? It's a DD, so we could have had better scaling as well with a more quality build. But that is how you make some calamari and kill Seath really fucking easy. Bequeathed Lord Cell. So remember, the first one we got from Nito, Soul of Guerdoni, the first of the dead. This was discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. So that is his own soul. This is the soul of the albino Seath the Scaleless, a fragment of a Lord soul discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. This is a full soul. This is only part of a soul. It's a shard. Seath allied with Lord Gwyn and turned upon the dragons, and for this he was awarded dukedom, embraced by the royalty and given a fragment of a great soul. Although just a piece, it will still satiate the Lord Vessel. So you don't need full souls, but you do need enough. We obviously probably get just enough to be able to satiate the Lord Vessel, which we'll talk about the Lord Vessel more when we get to that point, because there's a lot there. I mean, what the fuck is the Lord Vessel? Like, it's such a cool piece of the lore, I think, anyway. But, yeah, that is Seath defeated. I do love that boss, especially since there's so many different variations of the way it can go and how you can break the thing. And, you know, if you run into the room, you'll have clams to deal with, and it's fucking wild. Now, for the famous sword that everybody knows, it is extraordinarily famous because it is in pretty much every Souls game ever, and also in Armored Core, and also in Kingsfield. It's the FromSoft weapon. We actually can't even use it. We need 28th intelligence. Holy shit. This sword, one of the rare dragon weapons, came from the tale of Seath the Scaleless, the pale white dragon who betrayed his own. Seath is the grandfather of sorcery, and this sword is imbued with his magic, which shall be unleashed as a wave of moonlight. What's interesting about this is, as you can see, it does no physical damage at all. It's a gorgeous weapon. We can't use it, obviously, because we don't have the stats. Funny enough, can still do the projectile, though. I didn't actually know that. Fucking so cool. And yes, you can do it one-handed, too. Such a cool weapon. But what's interesting about it is that a lot of people don't realize that Seath, this isn't his first game. Now, obviously, his first appearance has nothing to do with Dark Souls or the Souls series or anything like that. It's a bit like Patches, where it just happens to be a character that is reoccurring, and they're not connected. Or maybe they are, and we just haven't found the connection yet. But yeah, Seath the Dragon was indeed in Kingsfield, and the weapon that you got was the Moonlight Greatsword. So a really good reference there, and a little bit of calamari, as we know. The primordial crystal itself, extremely interesting too, because it's probably one of the only like true powerful artifacts that we come across in the world. So the other one being the Lord Vessel, and stuff like that. But it is one of the biggest artifacts of this world that is extremely powerful. And Seath just breaks it like like an absolute fucking idiot. But somehow he managed to connect himself to it and make himself invincible. So as long as this is still not broken, you can't hurt Seath. You can't kill him at all. Yeah. Where did the crystal come from? Well, it's the primordial one, so it's the oldest one. It's the first one. Assumed it came around maybe the Age of Fire as well. I don't know. But very interesting, and Seath was obviously probably driven mad by trying to figure out its secrets. And what's funny is that it's very much a case of like he did it, he did do it, but he was so fixated on his quest that even though he was technically successful, he went mad. So it's not really, was it worth it? Probably not. Let's be honest, probably not, because he went mad and now he's dead. So he's dead, Jim. My guy, I found Seath himself. I broke his crystal and fucking killed him. Can you believe it? Did you find any more spells? Like, this is crazy.
Who are you? Stay clear of my work. Curses upon you. How dare you disturb me?
Oh dear.
Who are you?
That's not good at all, is it? Do a quit load. I think it's a quit load is needed. Yeah, so old Big Hat here has pretty much gone the same route as Seath, funnily enough. Oh, it appears he's gone. Oh my. He's gone the same route as Seath, where he has delved so much into whatever knowledge is here in the archives, and he doesn't seem to recognize us anymore. Now, that's fine. Something to note about this, we know that there are people who are trying to become dragons. We know this from the Covenant of the Dragon, the Archdragons that we found down below. And what's interesting about that is that if you remember, in order to do it, you need to take your helmet off. You can't wear a helmet, and that's fine. But then, if you get the body piece as well, which I should do at some stage, just to show the lore on that, actually. Silly me. I should probably do that at some point. We are doing an in-depth run after all. But yeah, you get the body piece, and in order to do that, you need to strip your chest piece. So you need to not be wearing any armor, basically. So to become more dragon-like, you need to strip down out of your armor. Now, it seems that old Big Hat doesn't fully agree with that, because he doesn't go down into Ash Lake and follow that dragon. He comes here to follow Seath the Scaleless. But what's interesting about that is that, yes, okay, he doesn't agree with the people who want to become the normal dragons, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he doesn't see that their ideas are somewhat correct. Because if you come back to the room where you fought Seath all those fucking while ago, we find this. Hello. Yeah. What's funny about this is that Miyazaki fought to make sure that they left his hat on. They were going to have him fully naked. But he said, if we don't leave his hat on, people aren't going to know who he is. Which is quite funny. So Miyazaki said, keep the hat. Keep the hat. We need the hat. Make the hat bigger. That was the other thing. Sorcery Right Dragon Breath, Big Hat, and Tin Crystallization Catalyst. That was the other thing that I find quite funny as well, is that not only did he say that, but also when they were making Big Hat Logan, Miyazaki is quoted to have kept coming in and saying, bigger, 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 bigger. We need the hat bigger. We need the hat bigger. He was obsessed with this hat being as big as possible, which I fucking find so fucking funny, man. That is such fucking hilarity to me. So a couple of things there. One, we got a new spell, which was more whispering, by the way. The madness in here. White Dragon Breath. Sorcery developed by Logan during his infatuation with Seath the Scaleless. Emit crystal breath of Seath the Scaleless. So infatuation. He's clearly gone mad at this stage. Although it no longer causes curses, what madness caused old Big Hat to appropriate this frightful power of the ancient dragons? Very interesting. Very interesting. Could all dragons do similar stuff? It's just Seath had a crystal version as well. I didn't realize that. Now, we read on this, if you remember, similar to the Tin Crystallization, catalyst to boost strengths of sorceries but limits the number of casting. So this will half the casts that you have, but it is very strong. It's got S scaling, as you can see. I believe it's better than this for actual magic scaling, but obviously you can't bonk people with it. Well, you can bonk people, but not as much. Catalyst imbued in terrifying crystal magic used by Logan after his fixation on Seath. Makes all sorceries incredibly powerful, but demands extremely high intelligence from its wielder and halves sorcery usage. Yeah, you need 32 intelligence to even use it. More than this. Like, that's a pretty hefty investment there. And then finally, our final bit of Big Hat Logan lore is indeed the Big Hat itself. Come on. Where is it? There it is. Gigantic hat worn by the great sorcerer Logan. It completely hides his face, which led to his nickname Big Hat. Famously antisocial, Logan used it to block out noise and people's stares so he could focus on his own thoughts, but does not possess any special magic powers. Yeah, it's good for fashion. It's an interesting one. Like, was he a bad guy? Was he a good guy? Did he just go unfortunately insane? Ooh, a large magic ember. It's tough to say. Handled only by the Venheim magic blacksmiths. We know one of those. We know one of those indeed. It's tough to say. There is one more item in here, by the way. I love this room. It's so underutilized as well. I do feel, even though you have this fight with Logan, I'd love another. Like, I just love this room. It's so cool. Assumedly, this is the room. Whatever was in this particular room is what drove both Seath, by the look of all the crystals all over the place, and then obviously Big Hat Logan to madness. Because you know, it's this room that they are in. Both of them. You know. There is an item over here, though. But that unfortunately brings a close, sort of a great hero. Oh, great! That unfortunately brings a close to our archive journey, Duke's archive journey. As I said, I love this area. It's one of my favorites, just thematically and everything. I just think it's so cool. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of the invisible walkway, but now you don't even have to do that because you can get blue slabs in the DLC, so you don't even have to do it. There is one more thing we can get in the archives, actually, though, before we go, which we will use a bone. I need more homeward bones, don't I? Yeah. I could also attune homeward. It's probably a good thing, too. Although we won't really need it much more. The Duke's archives. Very nice. But yeah, there's one more thing we can get here. But I love this area. And that's everything. That is every single little scrap of detail you can get out of this place. I love it so much. Ooh, a chest. So you get the original Sage's stuff, and then the... So you can cosplay now, basically. And then his original catalyst as well. Sage's set. I don't believe it says... as far as I remember, actually, I think it calls him Smelly, which is quite funny. But we shall see here now. Hold on. Dingy, Maidens, Black, Antiquated. Fuck, there's so many things. Ah, here we are. Yeah. Robe worn by Big Hat Logan. It is said to have been from his apprentice days at Dragon School, but it's so worn out no one knows what it originally looked like. Logan, who cared little for his appearance, no doubt ever bothered to change out of it. So yeah, he was thanky. He's thank. Clothes worn by Big Hat Logan, they're indistinguishable from the ordinary kind worn by travelers, and boots worn as well. Oh, and then we also got his catalyst. But yeah, he clearly was a bit stanky. He's stanking on that thing. Logan's catalyst. Catalyst of Big Hat Logan, the great sorcerer and seeker of knowledge. Originally the same catalyst employed by the Venheim sorcerers, only terribly strengthened over time due to Logan's use. Very powerful when used by one of superior intelligence. And again, it's got quite a high scaling and a high requirement too. What's interesting about it is, and that's shown something that we don't think we've kind of known. We know that obviously studying makes you stronger in this world, but clearly you can even improve your equipment and improve the power of your skills as well just by constantly doing magic, because that states that, you know, oh, from constant use by Big Hat Logan himself, it became incredibly strong. Which I think is pretty fucking cool. I think that's pretty fucking cool. So we know he's not going to say no to this, but we'll try and give him the ember anyway, just to see if he says something interesting.
That's an odd ember you have there. Ah, I know what you're thinking. But I'm no good with those. It won't be easy.
No, he just kind of says as usual. As usual. And to reiterate, because somebody said, oh, you can. No, you definitely cannot upgrade catalysts. Unless I'm wrong, and unless we go to the guy we're going to now and he can upgrade catalysts. Because as far as I know, unless I'm wrong here, and I'll be happy to be wrong if we go down here and this guy upgrades catalysts. But as far as I know, you can't upgrade a catalyst in this game. You know? This will be something that I would be like, well, I mean, I don't use magic usually in this game, and when I do, I tend to kind of... Oh, actually, hold on, before we go down there, just to make sure we don't fuck anything up here. I should be correct.
Oh, hello, miracle. Come again.
Surely not. If this isn't the case, by the way, I'm a little bit confused as to what the fucking trigger is for this. And I'm a bit pissed off because I didn't get the, we didn't do the other one either. And now we can't because we finished the archives, but unless I'm completely wrong with the triggers here, we've cleared an area She's still alive. What the fuck?
I was wondering when it is a great relief. I do not want.
I mean, I guess we'll just keep going for now. Very Nox. I guess we'll leave them for now. Now I'm kind of curious. This is why this is one of the rarer occurrences here. There will be an interaction I'm trying to get. I won't spoil. I mean, I think I already said it, so you probably know, but I won't spoil it just in case. But this is why it's one of the rarer ones, because I genuinely don't know how to get it if this doesn't work this way. I thought you just had to finish an area outside of the DLC, because obviously the DLC doesn't count towards base game stuff. So I thought just finishing off the Duke's Archives like that would push that quest, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe a quick reload will do it. So we'll try that after we go down here and have a little... Oh, God, no. Oh, fuck. God damn it. God damn it. Accidentally hit the fucking dodge button and dodged off the lift. Fuck's sake. But yeah, next episode we will be heading down below, and there's a lot to be done. Now, a lot of people don't like the next area. I personally love it. I personally love it. But we shall see how we get on. And I'm also going to show off something that, again, I think a lot of people won't know you can do. Is there much point in it? I mean, dubious. Dubious, to say the least. But we'll see that anyway in the next episode. There's some fun stuff. There's still some fun stuff to be done. Trust in me. Only me.
Hey, hang on. That's a sorcery ember, isn't it? Yes, it certainly is. First I've seen since my banishment from Vinheim. What do you say, friend? Mind giving that to me? This is no man's land. I'm the only one who could handle it anyway.
Do you know you're not wrong, so fuck, I'll give it to you.
Yes, as you should. I won't disappoint you. I'm taskless no longer.
Taskless no longer. So now he can upgrade magic weapons to the max. And am I correct? Yeah, I'm always correct. I know, you can't upgrade catalysts in this game. Buy another heavy soul arrow, why not?
Oh, Big Hat. Of course I've heard of it. Who hasn't in Vinheim? He was a royal member of Dragon School until he turned undead. I hear he was quite the character. Only that was 100 years ago. What interest have you in the old eccentric now? Sorcery? Don't ask me how it actually works. We only fiddle and forge until it works itself in. That's how we do it in Vinheim, at least. We prefer to leave.
That's how we do it in Vinheim.
Uppity scholars. There's nothing.
I mean, you said something to talk about, but you had a little bit of stuff to talk about there. So you clearly enjoy talking a little bit.
Come back soon. Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
Yeah, some interesting stuff there. So, you know, again, as we were talking about, there are some people who use sorceries, but they're not... Like, he is obviously intelligent because he uses sorceries, but he's not academically prone, if you will. Because in his mind, oh, you know, studies, that's fucking for the uppity sort. Very interesting, very interesting. So they're a bit more kind of brute force, maybe? You know? And interesting that he does know about Logan. Which makes sense, because Logan is incredibly famous in these lands. You know? But that is the tale of Seath the Scaleless and the Archives. So obviously we know Seath was paranoid about not having scales and about not being immortal like the other dragons, about having that more kind of bio life form thing. He ratted out on them, told of their weakness to lightning and stuff like that, and helped Gwyn fight the dragons, because they didn't do anything. They just fucking Gwyn just decided to fucking kill them all. And he became the Duke and was well respected by the sounds of it, and everything was good, everybody was happy. And through his infatuation, the timeline is a little murky, but through his infatuation, he either started kidnapping women to try and see and mess around with life and create new life and probably artificially inseminate and God knows fucking what horrendous things, but, you know, do things like create crossbreed Drusilla and all that type of thing. So he was doing all of this, assumedly maybe around the time that Gwyn went off to link the flame, because it's around then that there was obviously some type of interaction with the Firstborn, assumedly with the annals and the archives and all this type of thing. Seath was descending more and more into madness. He discovered the power of the... He was proper like, aha, the crystals, of course. And, you know, found out the power of the primordial crystal. He may have used it, and maybe that triggered even more insanity, who knows. But he started to go mental. The Firstborn was banished. Gwyn, as he was going to link the flame and everything, obviously sealed him away, because we know that... Yeah, no, that didn't fucking do anything. Fuck, she's still alive. God damn it. We know that Gwyn sealed away the archives. He sealed away all of the lords, really, but the archives in particular is interesting, because you'd think, you know, as a kingdom, you wouldn't want to seal away your archives. But he sealed away the archives, and assumedly then that would have caused Seath to go even more insane, because he couldn't do anything. He was also blind at this point, assumedly from using too much magic. So he was sending out his six-eyed channelers and stuff like that, and continuing to kidnap people and continuing to just delve further and further and further into madness. And then we go and we put him out of his misery. So, I mean, fuck him, he deserved it, really. But, yeah, that is the end of that chapter. I don't believe Donal gets any particularly new things from that, well, the damage that they don't do. Oh, actually, while we have a little bit of extra time, we will go and grab one more item. Fuck it, why not? May as well, if we're gonna get everything in the game anyway. Aye, Shimei. Yeah, no new armor sets yet. There will be some more, but not right now. We will double check them one last time before we finish the game. But as far as I know now, that will be it until New Game Plus. I think the only two sets left are Smo's, and then obviously another boss's armor set that we haven't seen yet. But we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. You know, and like that. When we get to the end and we fight Gwyn, it'll be the end of the series, but there will be one more bonus kind of, you know, addendum, if you will, or whatever, where we just look at some of the stuff in New Game Plus and some of the items there and whatever. Not too much. I don't think it's necessary to do too much, but a little bit anyway, we'll have a look at. Because why not? After all, why shouldn't I? How much time have we got, actually? Yeah, I think we might have enough time to do both of these things. So hold on, let me come down here and kill this guy. And are you coming down the stairs? No.
Oh, there you are. Where have you been? I guessed you'd hop the twig for certain.
Shows what I know.
It's actually quite nice here, you know. The Hollows don't care for a skinny old twig like me. I've got Yulia, and nobody pelts me with stones anymore. You're undead. You know how it is. I was treated worse back at home.
So the undead were pelted with stones, assumedly just for being undead, which is horrific, really. We have a short sword, we don't have a hand axe, we don't have a club, we don't have a reinforced club, we don't have the east-west shield, we don't have a small leather shield, we don't have a buckler, we don't have a leather shield, we don't... Oh, we had a here shield, fuck. We don't have a round shield, and we have all these. We don't have any round bolts, but we'll just get some, why not? And then the rest of the chain set, which is good. We could farm for that, but we don't need to. Get some repair powder as well, why not? That'll do, and unfortunately, my friend...
Eh? My wares? Of course they're stolen. What did you think? And when you lose your head, I'll sell it all again.
Do you know what? I was going to leave you be.
Kind.
I was going to leave you be, but then you said that, so...
Why me? Little Yulia?
I actually didn't mean to kill him in one hit. I meant to do enough damage to him to get up, because he will get up and he'll call for his sword. He'll get up and he'll go, "How dare you! Yulia! Yulia!" So, as I said, assumedly the sword is Yulia. Now, let's see if we can do one last thing. Why not? We only have 5 minutes left, but we can do this, I'd say. It won't take 5 minutes. Going up this way, I'm assuming people will know what I'm doing. If not, we'll start the next episode off with it, but I don't think it has a lot of health, so we should be fine. Is he coming? Yeah, he is. Oh god, he's coming immediately. Holy shit. So two things. One, as I stated before, you can indeed stand under this bridge down here. And you can aim if you have got good aim. Most people don't. I being one of them. But if you've got good aim, you don't even need this as overkill, obviously. But if you've got good aim, you can come down here, aim at his tail, and give him the old bop. And chop his tail off. But even if you don't want to do that, you can still... Oh, my god. Still come up here. Keeping in mind, by the way, that this is not a dragon. Remember that. This is a drake. This is Hellkite Drake. This is not a dragon. This is the worst way I could have ever tried to kill this guy, by the way. Okay, he's just going to keep doing that, so we're going to have to go down. We're going to have to go down. And go back up. Heal. Where are you going? You're going there. Okay, we'll keep shooting them. It's what Hawkeye Goff would have wanted. Even if I'm going to get hit by every single fucking thing. Okay, this is ridiculous. You can see though, by the way, with this giant diet armor, he really doesn't do a lot of damage to us. Which is quite funny. Fuck. We stay back here, we might be able to sneak a shot. No. Oh, shit. Come on, he hasn't got much fucking health left, just kill him. For God's sake, where'd he go? Oh, he's there. Woo! Heal. Ah, fuck. Heal. Where you going now? Still there? Got him? Got him. And that is the end of our dear friend Hellkite Drake. He gave us one of the best views in the game. But we gotta put him down. Honestly, not worth it. Because as you can see, you know, it very much just kills him and then you don't get anything. So it's not like Demon Souls where you get like a soul of the dragon or whatever. It does mean now we can go across this bridge with impunity. But yeah. And actually, if we have a look over here, there is still a Solaire, which is very surprising. Very surprising to me. That he's still over here.
Oh, hello there. Exhilarating, is it? I am blessed.
Very interesting that he's still here. But at least we know he's still okay. Anyway, look, I've been Kavalech. You've been amazing. Hope you grabbed yourself a deadly chat. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. A little bit of a strange one in terms of bit of back and forthing and lore and all this type of thing. But, I mean, we got a good boss fight. We killed Seath. We got some great lore. And we are one step closer to finishing our goal of getting everything in this game and going in depth. I love this bridge so much. Oh, so many memories, so many wonderful times. I already want to do another playthrough of this game. Not on the channel, but just in general, because I just love this game so much. Oh, never did get over there. There's no way there. Looks like, look, there's a whole world of shit to do in this game that you don't even get to do. Anyway, look after yourselves. Have a great day, whatever you might be up to. And play some good video games. Get yourself something nice. I'll see you all very soon. Bye.